they've got both busy days. Oh, we finally got Lacey back, so I'm super happy about that. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. So let's get to it. Okay, so Caleb's reached gaming level 2. Lila's finally eating, which I'm super happy for. And she's got her little skincare products on, so that's exciting. We can finally let her eat that way. What do we have? Ooh, okay, so she's gonna go do that. Caleb needs to go take a shower. And then after he does that, we're probably gonna get him to go take care of his plants. And definitely go fishing. Because that's, that's what he likes to do. Okay, Lacey's defeated a squirrel. I was about to say Pearl. Don't know where that came from. He's feeling confident. He wants to use a bold pickup line on him, and I think, like, our poor little boy who's currently in the shower, I think he definitely wants a relationship. He spent a lot of his time being alone, like, waiting for Lilith and, like, trying to help her along, but he hasn't really focused on himself, and I think that makes him kind of sad. But he's also completely against the idea of her spending time with these vampires and thinking it's kind of dangerous. Oh, who's this? Bjorn. Okay. All right, fair enough. So yeah, you can go talk to him. Lilith, however, is just she's hellbent on like finding out who killed her parents. So she's got 2. Why don't you pamper on the couch, and then I think, yeah, so she can read that. So she's gonna brush up a little bit. He's gonna do that. We're trying to get him to harvest everything. And when is winter? So okay, we have a bit of time before winter because this is also like a separate save. So don't get this confused with the witches. I'm gonna try and bring them all together soon, but it's just a lot to have 3 different series on one save and then have kind of everything go about because it takes, a good week. We try to like get a lot of content, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Why do I have to individually click this? Caleb. We also kind of changed out his attire. Can we... Let's change it into your hot weather. There we go. So we kind of like gave him a little updated look, and he's super cute if we want to take a little look-see. Look at him with his little tattoos. Lilith is still playing around. Caleb needs to go... Oh, where is it? There we go. Alright, so why don't you... Okay, we can't water. They're always on their phone. Let's see. Okay. Can we water? We can't, so we can't do anything with these guys. Okay. We have that. Ooh, we can harvest this stuff too. Okay. Alright. So let's take a little look around, see what we have going on in the square. Earlier we saw, okay, so our vampires have definitely left. The Lila Vader, our wonderful aunt, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, yep, this is the sad grandma elder. These 2 are playing chess. So, okay, we're gonna go head over. I'm gonna get him to fish first. Sorry guys, I'm bouncing all around. Let's try and upgrade right here. There we go. Oh gosh, this is gonna take forever. Ooh, we can harvest this one. Harvest that, and then definitely go fishing. Lilith, however, is going to go. She's gonna go visit the Aki clan because she has kind of been summoned, and she's gotta go do that. Alright, she's gonna go by herself. And we're gonna wait. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm so excited to get back into this series. It's super exciting. I love it. Currently my dog is sitting on the floor, little Atlas. He's chewing on his bone, which is great. So you might hear a crack or the sound of, I don't know, rumbling happening. But yeah, I also went through and kind of updated some CC. So I've kind of shifted things around. I'm really in love with all of Simplicity's stuff. So I got a part of her Patreon and have kind of downloaded a whole bunch of her stuff. So come knock. We have been summoned. Okay, we can come in. Alright, so who do we have? Alright, we have Kira, who we met last time, who actually found us in the basement. Why don't you come brighten his day? Why don't you come talk to these two? Chat property values. It's all kind of known that she was supposed to be here. So let's go and try and find Grandmother Aki. Okay, we got two who are in the pool. These are little teens. Yeah, so Ame and I think it's Yuki? No, Ame and Hinata. I wonder where everybody is. We have Lavi up here, who we met, who actually invited us the first time. Could always go upstairs. We have right here Lei. And yet, oh wait, is that her? Yep, okay. So, you're gonna have to come and talk to Ayumi. Ayumu. Ayumi? Ayumu. I might be coming down with a little bit of a cold, guys, so just bear with me. She's gonna come talk, and they're gonna get to meet each other for the first time, which is a little scary. So she's already feeling uncomfortable. Oh, she's also all alone, which is kind of scary. So why don't you guys, are you ready to start? Okay. Okay, I guess we've moved into a dinner party. Okay. Alright, this is new. Lacey has somehow been invited, and so is Caleb. But these guys are... Okay, this is new. So let's form a group. I think it would be probably Lavi, Ayumi, and Kira would be the ones to go. And I think they would go down here with the little tea area, which I think is so cute. So why don't you all sit and chat here. Ooh, okay. So Kira's feeling kind of flirty, and so is Yumi. I mean, we have just here, we don't know much about them, just that, they like music, obviously. Hinata, we found she was kind of sleeping. She looks human as well as Ame. So, and Lacey is of course talking. So they've kind of come down here, which I love the little seats. I don't think I can build here, so can I end the dinner party early? Yes. Okay, let's end that because that happened last time. And you also, yeah, let's sit together. I wish they could like sit on the floor. I think that'd be so cool. Okay, so Kiro's come down. Ooh, we have like a little magic glowing ball. Ooh, we could scry. Okay. So everybody's kind of come down to follow. And Ayumi, which is kind of weird. They're all sitting. I mean, I guess the more the merrier, am I right? Why don't you just come talk? I think like Ayumu, I think it's Ayumi, would call Lilith over just because she'd want to talk. So Lilith has just shown Ayumi. I'm gonna say Ayumi. So it has just shown Ayumi her parents, and it seems like her parents, and it looks like Ayumi is as if she knows them. So I mean, they're looking pretty good, but I think Lilith, she's kind of asking like, how long have you guys been here? And Ayumi has gone, we've been here about 10 years, but I know that, and I shouldn't be telling you this, but there are other vampires around, and the Greek clan, who lives kind of right across from us, has lived here for about 20 years, and you look about 20 years, so I mean, your parents possibly, I mean, they might know what happened, but we haven't really been here for a long time. So I wouldn't know, but I think you need to be extremely careful when you're kind of hanging around vampires and like you can't go in their lair. I mean, it's really dangerous what you're doing, and I might not, I might not care as much. I think it's kind of rude, but I think you need to be extremely careful with that. So I'm going to send Caleb home too at the same time. He's supposed to be fishing. And well, that's kind of like, I mean, I understand, I hear you out, but I don't necessarily agree. I think that it's something that I need to do. I need to find who killed my parents. I remember seeing the shadow, and I remember them just dying. And I was left without any answers, and it's not fair. And Ayumi's kind of like, oh, like, okay, but I don't agree. So there she goes. She's going upstairs, and these guys have stayed below. And Ayumi's reading. Kiro has kind of overheard the conversation. He's another vampire, so I don't quite know what he thinks. He's gonna go look up. And Yuki has overheard too, and she is actually close friends with the Greek clan. So they don't really, like she might be running off to tell them, and I think that that's definitely something that Lilith wouldn't want. So we're gonna kind of like, I know it's all jerky around, but Lilith's gonna do that. We're gonna switch control back over to Caleb. And yes, he came to the dinner party, but he wasn't really happy. He doesn't like agree with Lilith. He thinks that it's really stupid that, he dealt with his parents' death, like he has accepted it and he wants to move on, but Lilith keeps pulling him back, and it's not healthy for him to keep doing that, and he's getting really, really annoyed by that, which is why he fishes and everything. Oh, let's not eat those. But he has decided one thing, and he wants to, without her around, he wants to read the vampires, because I think he's starting to he has to protect his sister. He wants to protect her, and in order to do that, he has to read up everything about his vampires, essentially, about being, what is a vampire, because Lilith has been kind of tight-lipped about it. So while he's reading that, Ooh, so Leia's invited him. He's not really for... Don't put that away. Why don't you read it, though? Yeah, he's gonna read that. He has lots of plants, too. But I think he killing them, because he believes Lilith and he knows that vampires are here, even though his aspiration is good vampire. I think he wants to kill them, and it's not like he's not going to tell Lilith about it because he obviously wants to protect her, but in order to protect both of them, I think he would. He's definitely thinking, he's going to read up on everything that he can get, but definitely he's heard that there are some stories in these books about how to make a vampire not a vampire. So Lilith has come home and she's kind of like, Caleb is still not talking to her because of her decision to kind of go back. She's gonna reread her vampire encyclopedia. Her needs are doing pretty good. Except she's hungry, which we can definitely fix, because I'm super excited. I finally fixed her food ability, so grab a serving of that. And then Caleb has decided to come out here, and he's not going to do that. He decided to come out there and read. Come out here and read. He thinks it's a quiet night. He hasn't seen anybody yet. And, first rule of vampire hunting, go to where they are, So that's what he has decided to do. He's coming out, which I think is extremely dangerous, but there's nobody around, which is really positive, even though I thought vampires are supposed to be here. Lilith is reading. She has some bad cramps, but that's a little rough. Caleb's discovered plasma packs. What was Lilith doing? Read that low level vampires can be trained by higher level vampires. She definitely doesn't want to become a vampire just yet. But she is thinking about it. So, because a lot of the vampires, I know when we left, Ayumi was like, like one of the vampires, Lobby, was kind of explaining that, like, how he wants to be a vampire and how it's, like, really good and really cool to do that, and how, like, there's so many perks to being a vampire that why not, Caleb read that talented vampires can turn other sims into vampires. A mortal can even ask a vampire. He's thinking, like, he read that and he's definitely thinking that Lilith would ask to become a vampire. So, okay, Lucy's been sprayed multiple times by a skunk. We have, again, he is getting pretty sleepy. So we'll cut that, and then why don't we send, oh, and it's her dad. Her dad's here. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. Probably replace. And then I think she'd feel it. I don't think the ghosts are currently in the series right now, but she definitely feel. Okay, so while Caleb's still sleeping, his plants are here. We're gonna follow them. Lilith has to figure out a way to try and get to the Greek clan, into the Greek clan house, and that might take some time for her to just figure out. She's probably gonna go back and talk to. Oh, not her. Whoops. Caleb. There we go. So we're probably going to get her to go and probably knock, but she's got to kind of make a game plan. She definitely wouldn't walk in there completely not knowing, but then again, it is Lilith and she might, so who knows what that girl is thinking? Also, look at her adorable little outfit. So cute. We gave her like kind of a little like long sleeve because it's kind of fall, even though it's supposedly like really hot. Or I say supposedly, but it is definitely hot and not cold. So there she goes. Why don't you grab a serving? You are kind of hungry. Caleb's kind of hungry too. He can grab a serving. We'll rush by. They still haven't talked about what's going on, so... Ooh, and it is currently snowing, too. So, ooh, Alan Vader is wondering if I want to meet him someplace. Ooh. To Caleb. Okay, I think he'd go. I think Caleb, this is his first, like, I don't think he knows if people are vampires or not. So, like, as someone coming up and going, hey, like, want to come over, a neighbor especially, he might be like, yeah, sure. No, wait, Alan is his brother. I get so confused because I think of Strahd, like Gladius Strahd. So no, yeah, I like Alan definitely is cool. And this is his hanging out with family. I love that. Look at that. That's so cute. Who is he again? Delilah. Okay, so this is his uncle. Add to group, and then he still has to go to the bathroom, and we have night people here. So okay. I've never actually like been here during the day. I've never like really been here except that one time when there was like a dance party right in the corner. Where is his uncle going? Is that him? Is he here with his wife? Oh my gosh, they're here. It's a sabotage or an intervention. Because Lilith and Caleb, like once they left, they never really called back. They never talked to these guys. Okay, so while these two are talking, Caleb's come over. Delilah's looking great. And of course he goes and sits over there. Can we all like sit together over there? Maybe have like a family. No, of course we can't. Where's the third chair? Oh my gosh. So these guys are asking like how he is, like what has Lilith been up to, and because these guys don't know about the vampires, and every time Lilith talked about them, they were really like they didn't believe her. So Caleb and doesn't want to like throw Lilith under the bus, obviously. Whoops. So he kind of like lies to them and say, "Oh, it's fine. Like we're just going through some old boxes and we found some photographs, of like of mom and dad, and it's I'm like it's sad but it's good at the same time, and like Alan's like, oh, that's really good, but I think you guys like kind of need to call us, like talk to us. We're still like we raised you since you guys were babies, since you were children, like we deserve at least that." And Caleb's kind of like, yeah, I get it. Is he? Yeah, he's like, like I agree. I love you guys and I don't want, Lilith is going through kind of a rough time because the whole like seeing them die. And Alan and Delilah are like, yeah, like we still understand, but you can't. Like you have to talk to us. So Caleb is definitely, I think he enjoys being with them. He had a rough childhood, trying to be, the support system for Lilith. That him just talking to these guys, and he looks so happy. I mean, look at him. He looks so happy, just so cute. Just being here and just being with them is really good for them. So, on that note, let's go check and see what Lilith is doing. Alright, guys, that's the last of it, but I have to go. I'll see you soon. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever. And if it's not, that's okay. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the future. Bye, guys. Hey, sleepers. How you doing? How you been? Today's video, we are back in the vampires. I think this is part 4. I'm not sure. But we're gonna kind of follow Lilith and Caleb, who are currently Lilith. Think I got her to eat. So I'm pretty positive she wants to go fertilize a bush. Hey, good for her. She's happy. And we have Caleb, who is upstairs on the computer. And I mean, what's been going on with them so far? Last episode, we saw that Lilith had gone over to the Aki clan, their house, over for dinner, and she had seen, let's see if we can pull it up. There we go. So she had seen their basement, with their coffins, and kind of saying that they are vampires. And then later that night, in the courtyard all the way over there, which, who is that? Ooh, okay, we got some vampires. Um, we got to meet the head of the household, Grandma Aki, which she was growling at us, and we kind of ran away. So I don't know how that's gonna be, but we definitely got a envelope going back and inviting us for kind of like a brunch, which would be probably about 2 that Lilith got invited to. Caleb's not too is kind of hesitant of that. They don't really like that, but he has a lot of plants. We also have to build kind of like a greenhouse for him, because that's kind of what he wants to do, and then the plants back there and go fishing.